Hello YouTube viewers, this is the Wholesale Diva and we're here live in the lobby of the beautiful Crown Plaza Hotel in Arlington, Texas. I have with me one of my newest students, Mr. Rick Brooks from Oak Cliff, Texas. How are you, Rick?
Doing good.
That's good.
Fantastic, actually.
We'd like to introduce him to you because Rick is going to be coming on board with our team and he's going to be doing some phenomenal things as far as the technical side and setting up the virtual side of our business for the Wholesale Divas seminars and our workshops that are going to be coming up. So Rick, you've only been with me like the past 3 days, is that correct?
Yes.
And you signed up for my training program?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And do you think it was worth the investment?
I would pay 3 or 4 times what I paid if I knew the information I was going to get. Seriously.
And the first day we were together, we met like at on the border, and we talked for a while, and then we went into the field. Tell us a little bit about that first day.
First day. So we're sitting down and we're talking, and because I've done a lot of research on my own before I reached out to the Wholesale Diva. So I thought I knew what the heck I was talking about. I brought some of these deals to her, and she just dissected them in a way that I never even would have thought of, and then told me different things that I can do with them that would make way more money than I was thinking about. And then so we go into the field. And and she just exposing me to so many opportunities that I pass by on a day-to-day basis. So it's been great. Honestly, I've learned more in these last 3 days than I probably learned in 3 months of watching YouTube videos.
So you were a YouTube video watcher.
That was me. I said I was gonna train myself.
This is why you need a mentor, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people try to wing it on their own, and they watch the YouTube videos, and they go to seminar behind seminar, and a lot of them even buy seminars and put them on a shelf. We all know about that, including myself. We've done that. But it's nothing like having a mentor. So day 2, we went in the field, and we actually put a house under contract. Day 2. So tell us a little bit about that.
That was interesting. It was very interesting to actually be in a seller's home, negotiating the deal with them. And I just felt more comfortable when I had somebody with me that was so much experience. I remember the seller reached me, was like, "We like her, we love her," but
I kind of fell in love with her,
right? But she was there to help to guide me through the process. So because there's a lot of things I didn't know, when it comes to filling out a contract and exactly, what to say to them, what not to say to them, what to have them sign, all that. So it was very helpful, and it was just an amazing feeling when the seller actually said, "Okay, here's the key to my property."
And the seller actually put the key in your hand.
In my hands, yeah.
So did we use any banks?
No banks.
Did we use our credit?
No credit.
Did we use any cash?
No cash.
And we put this house under contract. We got the keys, and we actually left there that day, and we went out to take a look at the property, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And this was an experience for him also. Tell us a little bit about once we opened the door and went inside.
Can I curse on YouTube?
No, you can't curse on YouTube.
Walked in, and it was what you call a physically distressed property. You go in there, and there's stuff everywhere. It looked like people just took their clothes. It looked like people just took their stuff and then just ran out of the house. And it was crazy because the seller warned us, "Don't open the deep freezer." I opened that up, man.
He opened the deep freezer. I was like, "Why you open the deep freezer?" After they told us don't open the deep freezer. So then the rest of the time we were holding our
breath. It was bad.
It was an experience.
It was an experience, but it was an experience that I cherish very much.
And then I think after we left that, we drove the neighborhood and we talked to some of the neighbors, and they actually gave us a lot of information about some other deals that are available in the neighborhood.
Right.
So it's extremely important to talk to neighbors. And what
they can tell you what's going on with the people. They can give you their background. They can tell you more properties that are for sale. You can use the neighbors as bird dogs. Talking to the neighbors is priceless, and I never would have thought that before. Because when I'm driving for dollars or whatever, and I'm out there and neighbors are walking up to me, I kind of want to go the other way naturally. But now I'm like, no, let me talk to them. Let me
Talk
bring
to
them some chicken and find out everything they know.
Absolutely. And I think that we also drove that particular neighborhood in Oak Cliff,
Yeah.
and we found about, what, 30, 40 other properties?
Is that it? I thought it was more than that.
It might have been more than that, but I'm just going to kind of, ballpark it. We found about 40 other properties, which you immediately went and sent out letters on, and you're contacting the owners and the sellers. Now, the next day that we got together, we went and looked at some properties that you had received calls back through your virtual assistant on, and we actually set up contracts on those, and we're going to be doing deals on those. And so in 3 days, how many properties do you have under contract?
I have 4 properties under contract, and
in 3 days.
In 3 days.
72 hours.
72 hours. And I have 2 other properties that should be under contract very soon.
And if I'm not mistaken, we're talking about Dallas, we're talking about Paris, Texas, we're talking about Wilmer, Texas, and a lot of
most of them are in Dallas.
Dallas, Texas. Yeah. Okay. And so for those people out there that don't believe that wholesaling works and that you can actually buy a property from a seller, no money, no banks, no credit, what would your response be to a person that says that now?
You need to get outside of that box. Like, there is a whole realm of people that are out here flipping properties without cash, without credit, without banks. I mean, it can be done. If I can do it, if everybody else can do it, then you can too. But I mean, you have to understand that this is different from what you've been taught before. But this is very doable. It's happening on a day-to-day basis. All it is people who decide they wanted something and they're going after it. So why can't you?
All right. And Rick is going to be coming on board with us to assist us with our seminar coming up the 29th of this month here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. For those of you that are interested, you can contact us at 972-379-9052. Again, that's 972-379-9052. And we'll have an upcoming seminar on the 29th of this month. And we're also forming an investment club here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So if any of you are interested in any more information, did you want to give them your number also, Rick? Contact you?
Give me a call. If you got any questions, give me a call. We can talk it out.
And what is your number?
My number is 214-994-8674.
Dan?
214-994-8674. No prank calls, though.
And this is the newest student of the Wholesale Diva here in the DFW, and we're going to be doing it big. We'll be signing out. We'll be bringing you more vibrant videos as we progress on the 4 deals that he's working on, so stay tuned for that. Again, this is the Wholesale Diva and my newest student and protege, Rick Brooks, signing out. Deuces!